Luke chapter 4, verses 1 through 13 says, Jesus, full of the Holy Spirit, left the Jordan and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness, where for 40 days he was tempted by the devil. He ate nothing during those days, and at the end of them he was hungry. The devil said to him, If you are the Son of God, tell this stone to become bread. Jesus answered, It is written, Man shall not live on bread alone. The devil led him up to a high place and showed him in an instant all the kingdoms of the world. And he said to him, I will give you all their authority and splendor. It has been given to me, and I can give it to anyone I want to. If you worship me, it will all be yours. Jesus answered, It is written, Worship the Lord your God and serve him only. The devil led him to Jerusalem and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. If you are the Son of God, he said, throw yourself down from here, for it is written, He will command his angels concerning you to guard you carefully. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. Jesus answered, It is said, Do not put the Lord your God to the test. When the devil had finished all this tempting, he left him until an opportune time. Yesterday, we were talking about the idea that Satan is an opportunist. Satan observes his prey and then leverages the perceived weaknesses discovered in his prey's behaviors in order to injure God. Whether that means his prey are injured or not is sort of immaterial. Satan does not want us, he wants God. So, were these the only three temptations Satan tried? And when he did try them, was it in early in the 40 days or late? I think it was toward the end. This would make sense based on what we know of Satan. He's going to sit back and watch and wait for weakness to be evident and then pounce. I have to assume that this scenario played out likely on day 40 because of verse 2. Much ink has been spilt on account of these verses, so instead of covering their meaning and all that, let's consider the question, did this event end Jesus' 40 days in the wilderness, or was Jesus always going to be in the wilderness for 40 days, and this event occurring toward the end was a coincidence? I think the reason this question is interesting is because he was filled with the Holy Spirit. If the Holy Spirit led him into the wilderness, I assume the Holy Spirit would lead him out. That means that Satan took his best shot when Jesus was perceived to be at his weakest, and he failed. Jesus did not go into the wilderness to encounter Satan. Jesus went into the wilderness to encounter God, and he did, but so did Satan.